Welcome everyone to the reading of the child. The channel is going to be very active right now because there's a lot of messages that are going to be going out. So please watch what you feel called to watch. As always, there's no pressure here. Thank you guys for joining me. It really means so much. You know, to get together, to heal, to harmonize, to connect, to resonate, to raise the vibes, because I really feel like so many of you that join me here, we've been put in place amongst environments and people, places, things that are lower in vibration. And sometimes our universes can feel so different from our environments. And there's a purpose in that, because what we're doing is we need to see the extreme opposite, and then we get activated to shift. And then to create what is new in order to evolve and expand. And we are really evolving and expanding right now. We're connecting the masculine and feminine energies on the path of the moon. It's all about the moon. The moon sign is our true self. And we know we expand with our sun sign. The thing, sometimes we just don't want to face our true self. But when we do, that's where we really level up. That's where we really expand, when we face our true selves and we just add the positive charge to the most massive degree. It's just, I'm going to be my truth now. I'm going to be my truth. I'm going to walk and talk and breathe, and there's my truth. And see, what's happening is we're evolving. We're evolving with spirit. We're having an evolution. So it's like spirit is in charge of the mind, and the mind is in charge of the body. And we evolve all three. There's connection there. But we must allow spirit to be in charge, higher self. In order to do that, we need to awaken. And we need to now have that energy of the child, because a lot of us have been on this awakening process for a while. We need to have that energy of the child, because, you know, those devil energies have set out traps. They've set out traps. But the child can see through those traps. And the child's all about having fun. Having fun. Being lost in the moment, naturally connected, in the wonder, creating with joy and happiness. What child is not wanting to be creating with joy and happiness? 'Tis the season. 'Tis the season. And it's all for our evolutions. And there's the coming together of the masculine and feminine. And this is the light to the cup to the light. And there's a tree there with a spider web, and this spider web means something. The spider means something right now. And we're going to be having a very special message to divine masculine and divine feminine this evening for Christmas Eve. As well as tomorrow we have our Christmas special, and getting some messages and seeing what is happening there, because this is a sacred time. You know what? These are all sacred times, and how we choose to celebrate them with our intention of the heart, with our intention of the childlike wonder and creation, and just, you know, we get lost in the moment of creating. And, you know, in the adult world, so many people are arguing what we should celebrate, what we should do, how we should act, how we should be. But in the child's world, you know, I was just cutting out, we used to make paper snowflakes, and we used to like fold pieces of paper and cut them out, and we'd make decorations and string together popcorn at this time of year. We'd actually make decorations, food, you know. We would go to the store and we would get really great fruits and vegetables. And I just remember really indulging at that time in being thankful for the harvest, being thankful for my family, my friends, my community, my loved ones. And yes, we should do it every year. But you know what? It does not hurt to have a celebration of it and allow it to be a reminder, and to, you know, take charge with that in our universes and allow that expansion. We can make our holiday celebrations, whatever we want them to be, with the charge of the heart. And we can cut away other people's beliefs. Just like that, with that scythe. Alrighty, let's see what's happening here. Let's get our message. And I'm trying to be very healthy this Christmas and still try to figure out how to indulge. Eight of Swords, the Princess of Hearts. Sometimes I don't know where these thoughts come from. It's like I'm having 20 different thoughts at the same time. Which one do I choose? Okay, well, with this Eight of Swords, there is definitely no way but to choose the Sword of Clarity, the Sword of the Light. And the Princess of Hearts is the Princess of Cups. And she has a letter. She's received a letter, a communication of love. But it's because she's been creating with the energies of love. Because we know we become what we're creating. That's the key to manifestation, to attracting our vibration. We want to be in joy, we create with joy. We want to be in happiness, we create with happiness. And we allow the universe time to gift it to us because we understand there's a manifestation process here. Things take time. They don't happen like that. Things that happen like that are connected to the devil energies, are impulses. I truly believe there's only certain things that are actually like, there's nodes where on our paths where these things are just meant to be. They're destined. This is destined and fated. So this just happened. It's destined and fated. It's forever changed our lives. And we now have all these other paths opened up. But something that just happens overnight, and we're going to the store and we're materializing all these things and we're paying for all this stuff and we're lost in the devil energies and we just want to manifest like that and we're getting angry because it's not happening. That's acting off our impulses. And those are the traps that are set out there for us. And we're seeing through those illusions because we don't have a choice right now. All those swords are directed to us and transformation. And we just have that one sort of clarity of the light. And we know what that's connected to. It's connected to our hearts. It's connected to our spirit, our mind, and our body. We're in sync. We're in sync around here. Well, and we know that this is what we're healing from, and this is why we need the child. We're healing from the heartbreak. We're healing from the heartbreak. And you know what? They showed me the Tower when I was shuffling these cards. I didn't really want to see it right now, and that's incredible too, because they showed me the Tower with the Devil, but this is not what they did show me yet. This is the great grand surprise where we're going. Look at that. The 10 of Hearts, the 10 of Cups. You have the 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wands with the Fool, and the 6 of Hearts. There it is. And the Lovers, baby. We are manifesting right now. This is where we're going, and it's thanks to the Queen of Pentacles. It's thanks to the Queen of Pentacles because she's about to allow shift. The Wheel of Fortune is here. And you want to know something? This is through the Chariot. This is what's happening. We're going to be connecting to the Chariot. That's going to be key. And we're going to be having justice. That's the balancing of our karmic scales. And this is where we begin shifting. We begin shifting. Right here, after we deal with our heartbreak and we start recognizing we are creating with the 10 of Hearts, the Cups, we start manifesting the new beginning. I'm saying everything twice. That's very interesting. I'm noticing this myself. And this is the number 11. This is the awakening code. 1111. That's what we start seeing, right? And it's like something's coming back full circle. Something from what we've been doing and what we've been manifesting is coming back full circle. And you can see it when you just look at it like this. We have the Princess of Hearts with the Tower. Communication is received from love, creating with love, because something was knocked out in order to create with life. There was something there that was shown. A new path was shown because it was love. The reflection of love through pain. And this is what it's connected to, what's going on within. This is everything we've talking about, the end to karmic patterning, our own beliefs, our own tune, our freedom. And you know what? We're just in the flow. We're vibing. We're not doing that stop, start thing. We do. We're feeling good. We're harmonizing. But we're really seeing what we need to see there. And we're not going to be creating with our heartbreak anymore. We're going to be creating and in the energy of what we're manifesting. And we want to be manifesting that 10 of Cups. So we're going to start creating and putting love within those 10 cups. Through our experiences, with our emotions, and throughout it, yeah, we're going to get in the flow. Sometimes we're going to have to pour something out of the cup in order to be refilled. Whatever has gone stagnant. Because we're going to continue to shift our patterning. We're shape-shifting. We're shape-shifters. Shape-shifters around here. Because what's happening is we're manifesting. And we know we're manifesting our new beginning, which we just discussed with these 3 cards. The wheel turns. The energies are connected. And thanks to this new moon in Capricorn energy, we're grounding what we set off to do. With the Queen of Pentacles, the 6 of Hearts, and the Lovers. And that's creating from within to without. And that's restoring wholeness. And that's connection. And there's the 2 tetrahedrons. Boy, this child's doing some great work. This is why we need the energy of the child right now. Because the child's pulling this all together. The child's in creation with the 6 of Cups and for this evolution. For it. Because this has to do with justice. Right? The balancing of our karmic scales. We have strength. And we continue on our expansions. And in this 3 of Pentacles, there's some great symbolism here to see. We've created equality with ourself. Where we started off here, we've created equality with ourselves. And that card fell over to show where we started from. We started from the 5. We started from the 5 in the heartbreak. That's what's happened. We've come full circle. Well, and we began healing with the 7 of Wands. And in order to do so, come on, and there's the Emperor. This Emperor is going to be key right now. This is where we shift out of the energy of the child and we connect to the Emperor energy. But I feel like that's jumping a little bit ahead too far. But we're healing from our heartbreak to create our 6 of Cups, our 2 of Cups, our 10 of Cups, and our equality. Let's see. What message we have to see. What's being activated here? What is being activated? I could use a little bit of upbeat music right now. I hope no one is zenning out. Actually, zenning out sounds good. Never mind. Let's zen out. No, not the devil. Entrapment. The devil is here. We're expanding from the devil energies. We know that the devil's right sitting right here. That's why we need the child. Because we're expanding from entrapment, what we're trapped in. The traps of the devil energies, how we started off, what we started off discussing. We're not going to be falling for those traps of the devil energies, and we're not going to be putting out any traps for anyone else. Because that's creating with bad karma, with bad mojo. We are creating with positive intention of the light, the generous charge. Creating for what we want to have. You know, we just create everything we want, we create with, and to the most heart-centered level of purity and innocence within, as far as we can. You know, in meditation, think back, remember what it was like when you were a child. Everything you wish for before anyone hurt you with their ego. The Hermit, truth, and there it is. We connect to our truths. And it has to do with our outcomes. Because that's connected to our justice. We know we're connecting to our truth here. We're rating our own story here. We're rating our authentic tune. She's literally rating a song on a typewriter. And beside her, she has got this beautiful, intricate, woven dream catcher. And it's helping her to purify. And there's a ghost pushing her. And this ghost is connected to past, present, and future. And it's saying, it's time. This is time. It's time for you to create and rate your authentic tune, your own patterns, as we move away from karmic patterning. The devil, the entrapment, the illusion. And that's where the disconnect is on the path of the moon. It's the illusion. And it has everything to do with our outcomes. What are we manifesting? Because it's time. Like tomorrow's here. You know, it's like, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Well, tomorrow is here. It's time to manifest. It's time to manifest with our outcomes and be in the energy of what we're creating with. All right. So let's get a message and wrap this up. And I will see you at the Divine Feminine and Masculines. And they're going to be shorter than this. I'm going to try to keep those readings shorter. So you're not spending all this time here. You have time to go and celebrate. If you're celebrating. Dear the Seven of Fossils. Dear Seven of Fossils. Earth. That's what we know, the Pentacles. It's time and theme. Pause, contemplation, recognition, appreciation, and growth. Alert and aware amid sun-drappled greenery. Deer invites us to pause. Ponder and look deep within. With keen senses and delicate movements, Deer guides us gracefully through daydreams, visions, and musings, leading us to inner world treasure. The Seven of Fossils signals a creative crossroads. A creative crossroads. A moment of potential, revelation, and possible change of direction. Generous, kind, and loving, Deer encourages us to visit our beautiful, bountiful inner landscape, refresh ourselves, and appreciate our creations. But Deer also nudges us very gently to evaluate growth. Consider new opportunities or alternatives, and assess how best to proceed. Well, it's also when you're just frustrated and you want to be done a project. But you breathe and you understand that getting in that energy is going to hurt your creative growth. And this is all about, we know we're going to be in the energy of what we're creating. And so we need to learn to value patience and inner guidance. And that's cultivating a relationship with meditation and really being in the flow. Like, you know, it's like a whole new level of there could be so much franticness. The clock is beating down at you. Everything's happening around you, vibrations. But boy, you have created such a center within that you can slow down time and you can just respond, not react, and you can respond in a very high vibrational way. You're really connected to higher self, but it's the child. It's the child that grounds it deep within. The masculine and feminine energies, we need to restore connection, but it's the child that grounds it deep within. And that is one of the most important lessons we can learn. And then we really have got everything becoming a part of our universe that we came out here to create, and we set out here with our intentions of expanding our evolutions. Deer helps us to see clearly what we need to do without complaint or drama. Celebrate what is good, acknowledge what needs work, and use your talents accordingly. And it's time to ponder creative possibilities, and we know this, even though this card is in summer, this directly connects to what the gifts of winter brings, the reflection time, where we cultivate patience, where we look at the past, present, and future. We let go of what needs to be let go of, because now we're going around the world again. We're expanding. We're expanding with our experience, with a deeper connection to ourselves. It's beautiful. I want to thank you guys for joining me here. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today in these magical times. I look forward to seeing you at the Divine Feminine and Masculine reading, their messages later on this evening, and as well tomorrow. Merry Christmas. See you soon. Many blessings. Feel like one more card. La 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 la, la 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 la. I cannot sing at you. What? The Omen of Death? Okay. And the Nurturer of Fossils. The Moth. The moth is transforming with the sun and the moon. And it's seeing, we know what moths do. They see the light deep within the dark. And they fly to light, like, you know, they're flocking around the light. And there's a transformation here, and it's connected to this annular solar eclipse, December 26th. And then it's connected for sure with this Nurturer of Fossils. And that is connected to the Pentacles energy. It's the Nurturer of Fossils. Now we have 2 Queen of Pentacles. Well, we'll have to see what this means on our Christmas reading.